Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore and our Human Paladin. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. Today we are back in Red Ridge once again, and we're going to pick up exactly where we left off, with those Murlocs right outside of Lakeshire. So, let's get started. We had picked this side of Lake Everstill specifically because it's a little bit safer compared to the other side of the lake, where you've got tide callers and other higher level Murlocs that are around like level maybe 20, 21. They're slightly higher than these flesh eaters and scouts, and they've got like frost bolts and stuff like that, just far too annoying to deal with. But this side of Lake Everstill, a little bit safer. We can pick off some of these scouts a little bit easier, and even if we do pick up a flesh eater at the same time, we've proven ourselves to be more than capable enough to take on two at once. Just get a quick reloading here. There's those ambient noises. Let's see if we can just pull two of these. I don't want to pull three. That would be too much. And so far so good. We are looking for those spotted sunfish, as well as some Murloc fins. Gotta be careful not to accidentally sell the fins. They are tradable. I've put them in one of our deeper bags, so I think we'll be okay. If we do happen to run out of Murlocs here, we will move on to the knolls to the north. As the next set of quests to tackle. And the goal for today, if we're extremely lucky, would be to hit level 24. We'll get as close as we possibly can. Even if it means extending the episode a little bit longer than usual. I think it's important to reach that milestone before we go over to Kalimdor, as I'm not sure if there's a Paladin trainer or not in Darnassus, but I'm not going to take the time to find out today. We are starting to run low on bandages as well, but we've got a stack of wool that we can convert into some wool bandages to replace the linen ones that we have right now. I suspect we're going to start to phase out linen cloth pretty soon, or at the very least we're going to be able to gather up enough wool to vendor any linen that we get in the future. And I'll have to remember, hopefully we'll remember, to convert any extra linen into bandages still, even moving forward. Just because the bandages do vendor for a little bit extra. And we could still use all of the money we can possibly get our hands on at the moment. That's still one of the biggest surprises to me about this series so far. I was convinced that we would, since we didn't have to buy all of our abilities, we didn't have to buy gear, we didn't have to buy, our primary professions or even some of our secondary professions. I was kind of expecting to be, having, like, kind of swimming in gold by this point, honestly. I mean, all we have to do is, purchase white gear from vendors. But it has not been the case. It's been a struggle to keep up with what we need. Just want to make sure I have visibility on that level 25 elite at all times, because he is going to be a problem if we are not careful. So we've just cleared out all the murlocs here on this side of Lake Everstill. Made decent progress on both the fins and the spotted sunfish. So we'll come back a little later. But for now, let's head north and we'll go check out the gnolls. Now, gnolls, much like murlocs, are very famous, or infamously maybe is the better word to put. Often like to reside in very tightly packed groups. We got one here by himself, that's good. So hopefully we can just deal with the ones on the outskirts, and hopefully, if I remember correctly, these gnolls will drop the rivets that we're looking for. I can't remember if it's going to be like a specific type. In either case, we need to slay some mystics and some brutes anyway. And the iron pikes and the iron rivets. Gnolls hijack the caravan. Yeah, I mean, it makes it seem like you can take it from any type of gnoll, so hopefully that is the case. We'll see what the drop rate is like. Similarly to the murlocs, we might run into a situation here where... Oh, look at that, we got a rivet and a pike from the same gnoll. That's probably pretty rare. This might be a similar situation to the murlocs, where we'll kill some, and then we'll have to go back to the murloc camp once we run out of easily accessible gnolls. Now, that giant camp right in front of us is exactly what I'm talking about. We are not engaging with that whatsoever. Turns out these gnolls are a little bit easier than the murlocs, though. Some of these guys are actually only level 17. which is awesome. I feel pretty comfortable about taking on 2 of them. Maybe not that patrol, but looks like we may not even pull it anyway. Since the aggro range is pretty wide, it seems like at least, I think we should have no issue skirting around this this camp here. Doesn't seem like it's going to be a problem. Alright, into the Red Ridge Canyons we go. Let's be mindful that these guys also run away, like the orcs did. Yeah, some of these gnolls like to hide within the hills. Yeah, look at that. 3 of them. That's going to be tough to see and to pick up on quick enough, so let's be careful of that too. Looks like we're starting to see some bashers now instead of brutes. There might be some more brutes the deeper into the canyon we go. I'm not positive though. But it does feel like we're going to be finishing the mystics far before the brutes. The mystics are done now. We're about halfway done with the brutes. We'll push into the canyon a little bit further and see if we can find any on the other side. Pretty sure we're almost done with the pikes and the rivets as well. Those actually came in quicker than we could kill. Yeah, we just need one more rivet and then we should be all set with that one too. Starting to run into some Red Ridge alphas now. That is not what we want. Bashers. Definitely not going to be able to pass through there. I wonder if it would be easier to pass through the other side. This is kind of where having other players in the area would have benefited us quite a lot here. Yeah, because no matter what we decide, we kind of don't have a choice. I don't know if we can really sneak past this group. Oh yeah, there's an even bigger group on the other side, so yeah, not too worth it. So the brutes that we're going to have to pick up are going to be outside of the canyons. And we'll continue to bounce in between this area and the murlocs. There are brutes within this camp, unfortunately, which is be really helpful if we could actually face them, but yeah, we can try to leash them, but I don't know how well that's going to go. It's like maybe this warlock would help us if we pulled. But I don't know if I want to take that chance. Alright, well, it looks like she's clearing out what we need. So we'll have to come back. Yeah, with the limited amount of enemies that we do have to face, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to make 24. Doesn't feel like it, at least. Hopefully things will start to pick back up a little bit. If we can complete everything, we will have 4 quests to turn in, though, so maybe that will be the difference. Gonna have to use shield here for sure. We have lay on hands back at least. That is also going to be very helpful. move that is that he keeps using, but it is definitely hitting us for a lot more damage than I would like. Drink some water again. Might have to restock a little bit there. The ice cold milk has lasted us for quite a long time. There's a couple of other upgrades I feel like we could have gotten since then, but it's been doing its job. Looks like we just need one more Murloc fin and we'll be done with this section. And there it is. Just got Murloc fin for that. Yeah, so the Murloc poachers and selling fish are complete. Not sure if there's going to be any follow-ups for those. I feel like there probably won't be. So we'll see if we can find those last 6 brutes. And then we'll turn all of these in and see where we're at with everything. I wonder if there's a way to go through the canyon from the south. Because if there is, that might be our ticket to accessing that other area that might have the brutes. Like, I'm not positive though, there could still be alphas instead over in that area. I feel like I remember there being brutes over there. Hopefully we don't have to. Hopefully we can gather up our last 5 for here. Iron rivet, that's good. Just keep taking on the mystics as well for now, just to keep the experience rolling. Keeps the environment a little bit safer as well. Fortunately, I don't think I can do anything about this this camp here. Do we try it? 17, 17, 19. I so badly want to try it. Maybe I can throw up like a bag of marbles or something. Problem's honestly going to be the mystic, I think, more than anything. Let's get some heals out before that goes away. Of course, the heal comes in. Oh, the whelp's coming in too. That's a problem. Oh. Oh my god, I didn't realize how low we were. Okay. Alright, this is a little bit of a problem. Okay. This is gonna be rough. Mystic's low on mana. That's pumping. Resist? Big resist. Please. Oh, thank God. Ooh, that was fun. Everybody awake? Yeah, that is how impatient I can really be about certain quests. But boy, that was still a lot of fun. And we've only got one more brute to get. Let's deal with this whelp first. See one right over there. We're not fully healed yet, but I'd rather just pick him up quickly, because I don't see any others in the area. Awesome, and we are done. That was very exhilarating. Definitely it's almost like a boss fight to end our little questing session to start things off for today. We'll run right down to Lakeshire. We'll turn these 4 in. We'll see where that gets us. How far can we push this bar? Alright, let's start with Foreman
Hello.
Oslo and the Everstill Bridge.
Have a good one.
Great work, Sedelian. These supplies will help the bridge effort immensely. We'll get this beauty shored up in no time.
See you around.
Right, nothing else to note there. Let's speak with Werner Osgood now.
Hey there.
Thank you for all your help, Sedelian.
For the Alliance.
Yowler. Do we want to take on Yowler? Probably not. Is he within the cave? I mean, I think we're going to skip that one, I think. Sorry, Werner, you're going to have to deal with Yowler for a bit longer. If it involves going into the cave at all, I feel like I'm just going to want to skip it entirely. Let's get all of this stuff sold. We're up to 3 gold now, that's good.
Hey there.
And Dockmaster Baron.
See you later.
You have some sunfish for me?
Safe travels.
Pleasure doing business with you, matey.
Have a good one.
Do you have those fins? Hurry, we need those murlocs driven from the lake.
See you later.
Well done, Sedelian. I hope you didn't have too much trouble with those murlocs. It's strange seeing them so far from the sea. I wonder if they're here because they're running from something.
Safe travels.
Could be, could be. We are very close. So 84%, that's not too bad. I feel like we could probably grind that out, but let's see if there's a quest we can take care of. I think Blackrock Bounty is going to be too much, maybe a little bit too hard. We've got Messenger to Darkshire. Speaking with Lord Ebenlock over there. But nothing in Darkshire is going to be super great for us as far as grinding is concerned.
I supply only the finest goods.
What's this oil here? Increase your attack speed by 10% for 30 seconds. Yeah, we're going to skip on the fish liver oil. Definitely feels like more of a buff in my eyes, so we're going to ignore that. Alright, we're going to do some grinding. I feel like the murlocs down here by Lake Everstill were pretty good, and honestly the gnolls too. If we can find some more. Let's see if the murlocs have respawned. Let's figure out how much, let's get an idea of how much we're going to need to kill to get to 24. $232 experience. We're not going to have rested all the way. Let's just say, every 4 we get 1,000 experience. Probably looking around like 25 or so murlocs if we were to just hang around this area. Doesn't sound too bad. We're up to about 90%. Let's finish up clearing the rest of this Murloc camp out. Lots of flesh eaters at the moment. Assuming the scouts and the flesh eaters probably share a spawn location then. Looks like we are all out of bandages. Let's take on a couple more Murlocs real quick, and then we'll go ahead and make some more. Maybe by the time we're done, we'll run into some respawns. It's actually more Murlocs at the very bottom of the lake than I originally thought. Just over there to the right is where you would find Oslo's tools, I think. It's typically where people go, but I guess this is the more northern side of the bottom of the lake. Don't see that thresher anywhere, which is good. Let's see if we can... I'm okay with grabbing this scout. But we're going to have to head directly back up to the surface after we grab him. Looks like we might start seeing some respawns soon, so that would be good. Also got a dwarf rogue coming over here, though, from Lakeshire. Might be looking for the same stuff. Alright, let's swim to shore real quick, and let's work on some first aid. Let's get these bandages made. Starting to see some more murlocs pop up, looks like. I'm gonna have to use divine protection here for sure. You know what? I actually don't want to pull that other flesh eater. Hopefully we don't. Hammer of Justice is back up now, so I feel a little bit better. And our rested experience is gone. Still got about half a bar left. Let's get this last around 900,000 experience or so. Let's come up for air for a moment. Let's swim back this way. I don't see any others that are up. Oh, it looks like some are starting to respawn in a little bit. Just in time, actually. It's a little bit quicker than last time. This might be the one. Nope, probably the next one. So when we could find an easy one, looks like we're gonna have to take on two at once to wrap this up. Might have to use a cooldown. And there it is, level 24. Awesome. We've got no more quests to turn in, so we are going to head straight, well, I guess to the vendor first. Let's just get rid of all this junk. That extra little grinding session actually paid out super well for us, specifically with the gold that we collected from this. I mean, after we vendor this stuff, we're going to be sitting pretty well. So I'm actually kind of glad that we spent some time to do a little bit of extra grinding just for some vendor gold.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, 3 gold, 74 silver is fantastic. All right. Yeah, so this episode's probably going to be, like I said, slightly longer. We're going to head back to Stormwind. We're going to get those level 24 abilities. I think we took a look at what was to come at 26 already as well, and it's not that much from what I remember. We're going to need 1 gold, 50 silver to get these 24 abilities. But if we can skip most of our 26 stuff, then I think we're going to be in a great spot to pick up the gear that we need, max ourselves out. And I'd like to pick up that sword and that shield at some point too. But we're going to have to spend some time leveling up the sword, of course, which I'm not sure where the best place to do that is. We're heading to Darkshore anyway, as far as our next questing hub is concerned. And there's plenty of stuff we can kill in Darkshore that would be easy for us. So maybe that's the way to go. We've got some the quests that we have left have turned green for us. So maybe we can just go right into it. And then, yeah, we're going to have to keep the exploration up as we enter our 20 to 30 zones especially. I don't want to miss any potential vendors that could provide us with some upgrades. I think we may have already explored Stormwind for other weapon vendors. I feel like I remember kind of passing through the Dwarven district when we were like first heading to the Deep Run tram and whatnot. And I don't remember seeing a weapon vendor there that would be any different than what we've got here at Weller's Arsenal. But it might be worth checking that out. Maybe we'll stop by the Dwarven district real quick on our way to the Cathedral of Light. There's also the shops and whatnot that are along the canals here, which are super easy to miss, I feel like. So let's make sure we don't accidentally pass over something. Let's take a look around the Dwarven district. So I'm pretty sure Ironforge was the same way. I don't think they had another vendor that sold weapons specifically. Oh, we've got an axe merchant, weapon crafter, okay.
talk with you.
You're not an actual
No.
vendor, and neither are you.
Great to meet you.
Okay, there are axes that go... Yeah, these are much higher. Okay, this leads me to believe there must be a vendor then that has weapons around level 30 and
Off
40.
with you.
It makes sense to me it would go that far. So, okay, we just need to look a little bit harder. We might have passed over something by accident. And it's a gun vendor. Yeah, there's got to be a sword vendor somewhere. Maybe in Darnassus. Let's make a note of that real quick. Because I feel like, I mean, swords are a very human thing, but I feel like humans are more known for the mace skill than the sword skill. So maybe Darnassus has what we're looking for. I'm glad that I stumbled upon that vendor though for the axes. It gives me hope that there is a vendor out there for maces and whatnot. And who knows, maybe we'll find something in Ironforge too instead. Okay, Cathedral Square has an armor shop that I did not know about. Righteous plates. I mean, I like the sound of that.
How are you?
So we've got a male armor merchant. That does have our upgrades for 22, so it's good that we're here actually. And he's also got upgrades for plate as well. Full plate set, including a helmet. No shoulders though. And he's got stuff for us. Yeah, this guy's got everything. Okay.
See you around.
So we'll be sure to come back to him later on.
King's honor, friend.
We've got robes here as well, so
Light.
that's not something we'll need. Okay. Oh yeah, I had no idea that one existed. Aha! Just maces. I gotta be honest, I've never been in this corner of Cathedral Square. This might be what we need. So mall, that's our current, what we got currently. Okay, maybe it's not. Still only goes up to the mall. You'd think that a shop called Just Maces would have exactly what we're looking for, but I guess not.
Safe travels.
That is unfortunate. And it's clearly not a situation where, like, I know this happens for hunters a lot because we've been playing the hunter through the Fresh Realms, and with arrows, with buying arrows, it doesn't often show you what arrows you can buy in the future until you get to a close enough level to actually like use the arrow.
Good day to you.
So it's not that kind of situation
See you
here in this case, because we can clearly see upgrades for axes at the very least. So we got a reagent vendor just in case we're gonna find like some random weapon seller within the cathedral itself. Seemed like a long shot, but I would not be surprised. Let's get our abilities from Catherine this time. Alright, so we're picking up Turn Undead for sure. That is a fear for undead enemies. We're picking up Blessing of Protection and a new rank of Hammer of Justice. And I think that is going to be it. I'm not too concerned about the level 26 abilities. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to get anything. We got Flash of Light, so that's the only thing we have to remember.
Safe
Oh,
travels.
Seal the Righteous too. Okay, so there actually is a gold to be spent for new stuff. 1 gold for level 26 abilities. Let's go ahead and configure those on our bar real quick. Just to find some quick homes for these. Alright, so 1 gold that we have to remember for 26. That's quite a long ways away though. And we're starting to get to the point where our time between getting new upgrades is going to increase by quite a lot. So we're left with 2 gold and 35 silver. We're going to try to buy as much as we can right now for the gear. We're not eyeing anything else with this gold at the moment. It really is just gear upgrades from here on out. So I'm hoping we can really start to accumulate a bigger wallet here.
Supply only the finest goods.
Let's see what we can purchase. Maybe close to all of it, honestly. Let's get the vest and the leggings out of the way. Those are the most expensive. Boots, belts, gloves, bracers. Okay, so we picked up the whole set.
Have a good one.
Should be everything. We're trading our black scales for white scales. Or gray scales, I guess. Pretty good look. I like how it matches the shoulders a bit more.
Hello.
We can also sell these pieces so we can get a decent amount back. We're up to 39 silver now. And now we're just going to save up for a shield and a one-hander. Our shield looks like it's going to be the kite shield, which looks pretty good. And our one-handed weapon, I would like swords, but I guess it depends on what's available to us. Can we use swords? I mean, that's a question we should probably ask ourselves. We cannot. I would like to use a sword, though, if we're going to go with one-handers. I do quite enjoy the aesthetic of a blade. So let's go back to Weller's Arsenal. And I think we can pick up swords here, if I'm not mistaken.
Need help?
Yes, we can for 9 silver. That is totally fine.
Step on
Let
up.
me double check your merchants just in case I'm completely blind.
See you
Greetings.
around.
Yeah, I don't see much. Looks like the long sword is what we're going to be looking to pick up. It's going to be 78 silver. It's pretty good. It's pretty long, actually, for a one-hander. And they sell a level 30 spear, I guess, but not exactly what
See you
we're
around.
looking for. And there's nobody upstairs either, so I wasn't just seeing things there. I can't imagine we would find like a weapon merchant in like the magic quarter, right? Or like the park. I don't think we would find anything there. Let's run through it real quick. It'll be nice to we'll get a nice little walk around Stormwind going. And we'll check for any shops that we might be missing out on. It might be worth checking around the canals around a cathedral square as well. Just in case. For a second there, I thought that was a sword, but those are staves. is a weapon merchant here. Yeah, lots of cool stuff here, but nothing, nothing out of the ordinary. It's pretty expected. Check the park real quick. And we'll wrap around Cathedral Square one more time. Hold on, there's an actual quest over here. From Argos Night Whisper.
Greetings.
Okay. The corruption abroad. Stormwind is such a bustling hub of activity. I have traveled from afar to seek help. Often it is heard that brave adventurers roam these city streets. My brother, Gershala, requires assistance in Darkshore. He resides in the seaside town of Aberdeen. The journey is a long and epic one. It is for this reason that I ask the help of a seasoned paladin such as yourself. Yeah, that's a free 1500 experience and 13 silver. We are going to take that, Mr. Argos. But yeah, as expected, I don't really see a whole lot here. A lot of these buildings aren't marked with anything, ironically. There's like an herbalism trainer in here. This is an interesting building. I've never seen a building structured this way. Nothing interesting to note. It seems pretty standard stuff, but still cool that it's here. Let's go over to the Cathedral Square now. Oh yeah, while we're here too, I can put some stuff in the bank too. Like those BOE blue gloves that we got. And the captain's shirt. There's no way I make that jump, right? How far would I have to... Oh, I would have to swim right over there, so not a big deal. Oh, look at that. We made the jump. Let's see, we've got the finest thread. We've got... How many tailoring shops are in Stormwind? Like 4? There's too many. I guess I'll say that. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. We didn't check this side, I guess, but I'm not really expecting much. There's an open door here. Some books. Not much else. It's a cozy little spot, though. I do see some shirts over there on the other side of the canal. Might not be weapons, but it still piques my interest a little bit. What is this? Cutthroat Alley. Wait, what? Where am I? What the hell is this place? Huh? I'm like baffled. I've never seen this before. Okay, we're inside a building here within the Abbey. We've got a gigantic bed. I have never seen a bed this massive. Wonder if Krendor has ever done a pointless top 10 beds, because this seems like right up his alley. What is this place? Just one building with one giant bed. Nothing interactable, though, it doesn't seem. Cutthroat Alley. Is this used for a quest? I mean, rogues, do you... It seems like a very roguey thing. Do you guys have to come back here for any reason? Or some sort of like little cutscene or something? It's crazy, I've never seen that before. I guess it's like makes sense, though. I never like have to come this way. Through the canals too much. Got a bunch of what seems like plate and mail related stuff, but nobody is inside. I imagine that's probably going to do it. I don't think there's going to be anything else that we're going to see here. I mean, heck, while we're at it, why don't we check Old Town? I mean, Old Town does have limited immunity as a shop that sells, like, mail stuff, so... I don't know, who knows? Yeah, I mean, look at this, the Silver Shield. Like, what is this place?
I buy
Just a shield
every-
merchant? Yeah, so we're set on our future shields from here. Nothing else that I can see at the moment. Old Town is one of my favorite places in Stormwind. I love this place. I feel like it's just like the haphazard structure of it all is what I find so appealing about this this area. We've got the Pig and Whistle. Honest Blades, okay. Yep, glad that we took this little trip. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you got... Let's see. We got 31, 41 for the one-handers. So that's very good to know. Okay. Alright, well, we know where our upgrades are now for one-handed swords. We need to find a mace vendor, which I'm starting to think must be over in Darnassus. Well, since I can't see anything else. This is Champion's Hall, that's nothing. Command Center. And of course SI7. Wonder if there would be some sort of vendor within here. Don't think I've ever gone in here either. Master Wood. Oh, you know what? I have gone in here. I've gone in here during Cataclysm. This is like where like the badge vendor is. Oh, we got a warrior trainer here. I guess that makes sense too. Got a neat little basement. All right. Yeah, I mean, so initially I was just trying to get to level 24 and pick up our new abilities and whatnot, but ended up exploring Stormwind a lot more in depth, and I'm glad we did. A lot of really, really cool vendors that I didn't even know existed, and Cutthroat Alley. Whoa, like, was not expecting that. Doesn't seem like it holds any purpose, but if you guys know if it does, let me know. I'm curious to know what goes on, what goes on back there. We're gonna head back to the trade district right now. I'm just gonna stop by the bank to drop off the shirt and the gloves. And yeah, we're gonna be in Kalimdor in the next episode.
How are you?
Beautiful. All right, guys, we have a ton of stuff to look forward to ahead. I'm super excited to get back to Kalimdor again. I'm super excited to pick up a one-hander and a shield and see what that's like. I think it would be nice to swap back and forth between the different weapon types. Since we're not using talents, it doesn't really matter. So we'll kind of weigh our options, see what the differences are. Maybe one-handers are going to be better for taking on two enemies at once. Maybe two-handed's going to be better otherwise. I'm not sure, but I'm looking forward to finding out for sure. So until then, until we're back in Kalimdor, as always, I appreciate you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.